Forward to the Birth of Tragedy or Hellenism and Pessimism by Friedrich Nietzsche, translated by William Hausmann. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Forward to Richard Wagner. In order to keep at a distance all the possible scruples, excitements, and misunderstandings to which the thoughts gathered in this essay will give occasion, considering the peculiar character of our aesthetic publicity, and to be able to also co-write the introductory remarks with the same contemplative delight, the impress of which, as the petrifaction of good and elevating hours, it bears on every page. I form a conception of the moment when you, my highly honored friend, will receive this essay. How you, say after an evening walk in the winter snow, will behold the unbound Prometheus on the title page, read my name, and be forthwith convinced that whatever this essay may contain, the author has something earnest and impressive to say, and moreover, that in all his meditations he communed with you, as with one present, and could thus write only what befitted your presence. You will thus remember that it was at the same time as your magnificent dissertation on Beethoven originated, vis-a-vis, amidst the horrors and sublimities of the war which had just then broken out, that I collected myself for these thoughts. But those persons would err, to whom this collection suggests no more perhaps than the antithesis of patriotic excitement and aesthetic revelry, of gallant earnestness and sportive delight. Upon a real perusal of this essay, such readers will, rather to their surprise, discover how earnest is the German problem we have to deal with, which we properly place as a vortex and turning point, in the very midst of German hopes. Perhaps, however, this same class of readers will be shocked at seeing an aesthetic problem taken so seriously, especially if they can recognize in art no more than a merry diversion, a readily dispensable court gesture to the, quote, earnestness of existence, end quote, as if no one were aware of the real meaning of this confrontation with the earnestness of existence. These earnest ones may be informed that I am convinced that art is the highest task and the properly metaphysical activity of this life, as it is understood by the man to whom, as my sublime protagonist on this path, I would now dedicate this essay. Basel, end of the year 1871. End of the foreword, recording by jvanstan, Savannah, Georgia.